In this video, we're going to be building the best possible team for limited season 1 week 6 in NBA 2K23 My Team. As you guys can see on the screen, these are going to be the requirements. You may use up to 2 amethyst players and you may use up to 3 ruby players as well, and then the remaining cards must be sapphire or lower, and you can't use any free agent cards. So 2 amethysts, 3 rubies, and then the rest do have to be sapphire. So in this video, like I said, we're going to be building the best possible team for the season 1 week 6. So let me just go make a limited lineup here real quick and just show you guys who I would use. So for my amethyst, I think this is going to be pretty easy of a choice, and I think at that point guard position, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the amethyst Dwayne Wade. Now I know a lot of people saying he isn't the best of cards, and I will agree, like for comp games or for like unlimited, I don't think he's going to be the best, but he still is going to be Dwayne Wade. He's going to be really good at going to the basket, and he's going to be super fast as well. So I think Dwayne Wade is a solid option. If you want to talk about some other amethyst players, I mean, there's a bunch of different good amethyst cards. We'll use our second one later, but I mean, you know, Sean Livingston's maybe a good point guard, right? Usually for your amethyst players, you want to have a guy that's going to be able to score the ball, and I think Dwayne Wade is going to be a very good guy at scoring the ball. You can maybe use amethyst Curry if you want to shoot threes. Then my second amethyst is going to be the amethyst Robert Horry. I think he's a very, very good card. Do I have him? I think I have Robert Horry, right? Or am I missing him? Am I tripping? Here he is. Robert Horry is going to be our starting power forward. I think these are probably the 2 best amethysts you guys can use. Now for your center position, I would definitely recommend using the Ruby Anthony Davis. I sent him to an exhibition, so I can't use him in this squad, but I'd recommend using Ruby Anthony Davis as your guys starting center. Now for your small forward, you can use another Ruby. I think either Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, or even a guy like Jason Tatum is definitely going to be a solid option. Also guys, the rookies are not a bad option as well. For example, like I have Diamond Benedict Mathurin, but if you want to use Ruby Benedict Mathurin, he's not a bad choice as well. But I think if we're not counting the Evo cards, which like I said, I think those are good options, I would probably use Jason Tatum. He's going to be a really good 3-point shooter, and I think for limited, you don't really care too much about defense. You just want to try to put up as many points as possible. And then for our starting shooting guard position, we do need another Ruby. I think Devin Booker's a solid option. I think Michael Jordan's a really good option. Is there any good small forward shooting guard cards? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go with the Ruby Michael Jordan. I think he's gonna give us some defense, and he's obviously gonna be really good at slashing. So my starting lineup will be amethyst D Wade, Ruby Jordan, Ruby Tatum, amethyst Robert Horry, and then center will be the Ruby Anthony Davis. So that's gonna be my starting lineup. And then off the bench, we have to use all sapphire players. So this is where the squad gets, you know, kind of a lot worse. But for the point guard position, I do think there's a couple good options. I think this Kenny Smith is actually really good. I think Garland's not bad for shooting threes, but Kenny Smith is actually a pretty good budget point guard. 6'3" tall. He's got an 83 ball, 76 mid-range. He's got an 80 driving dunk. He's got an 86 ball handle. He's not a terrible defender, and he's going to be decently fast. So Kenny Smith is going to be my backup shooting guard. Now for the backup small forward position, we do need, or backup shooting guard position, we do need another sapphire player. Once again, not the best cards here. I think Zach LaVine's probably pretty decent if you want to try driving to the basket. But what does this card look like? Aaron Afalo. He's 6'5". He's got an 85 3 ball, 84 mid-range. How's his defense? I mean, if you want to use this guy, I don't know about his release, but if you want to use this guy as like a 3-point shooter, he might not be a bad choice as well. For the backup small forward position, we are going to use another sapphire. Of course, we have to. So for sapphire small forward, I think Paul George is probably the guy we're going to go with. For the backup power forward position, I think I know someone good, right? I think there's a Donyell Marshall card, and he's very, very good. If you guys want to use him, how tall is he? Yeah, he's 6'9". You can maybe use him at small forward, but he's got a really good release. He's got an 83 ball, 80 mid-range, or sorry, 84 3 ball with an 80 mid-range, and he's also got a really good release in game. So Donyell Marshall is a guy I would definitely recommend using at that backup 4. And then for your center position, probably just go with a guy like Shaq, right? Just for some wingspan and some height. And yeah, guys, that's going to be my best limited team for season 1 week 6 in NBA 2K23 My Team. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below maybe some other players you guys would use, and let me know what you guys do think about the squad in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.